Azure Data Factory, real-time Scenario-2. Copy multiple files from Azure Blob Storage to Azure Data Lake gen2. So before going to this copy activity, so we need to complete certain activities. The first one, create a Azure Blob Storage and should have multiple files in the container. Create a Azure Data Lake gen2 storage. Create a Azure Data Factory. Create a linked service for blob storage. Create a linked service for Azure Data Lake gen2. So let me go to our portal and show me what are the things I have done before. So go to the storage and say already have completed the name of my storage is this is, and I have a container inside it and a folder and have multiple files. So I have completed the first step before. Now going to the second step, creating Azure Data Lake gen2 storage. So this is my Azure Data Lake gen2 storage. Next, third one is creating data factories. So going to the data factories, I already have data factory here, demo data factory 154. So I'm clicking on that and just opening that. And the next step is create a linked service. So create a linked service for blob storage and as well as data lake gen2. Say going to the manage tab and I'm showing that. See, already have created two linked services. One is linked service for blob storage and one more is linked service for gen2. So by this I can say that I have finished all my required things before going to the copying multiple activities. Now I am going to the other tab and I require two data sets. One is source data sets. My source data source is blob storage. So just I'm clicking on that and continuing. And the type of file is delimited, comma separated. So clicking on the next and giving here the name data set source data sets data set and the type of linked service is blob storage and choose the path. Now click OK. Now as I know that the first row as a header, so I'm clicking on yes and I'm saying that OK. So by this I have completed my source data set. So I required one more data set that is called sync data set. Let me delete the previous one. Let me delete the previous ones. Okay. So this is my source data set which I completed now. So let me go for sync data set. Here sync data set is nothing but our destination. Our destination is nothing but gen2, Azure Data Lake gen2. So search for that and we know that is a delimited file. Click on yes and give the name of data set. So data set sync data set. And our so as is the gen2, so we have to copy that Azure Data Lake gen2 storage and linked service, and we need to choose the path and raw. So there are no files, so we are going to copy the files under the sync container under the raw folder. So just I'm clicking on OK, as we know that there will be a first folder as a header. So I'm clicking on OK. Okay, so I have completed both sync dataset and source dataset. To perform copy activity, we required a pipeline. So I'm going to the pipeline and I'm just clicking on new pipeline and give the pipeline name of the pipeline pl underscore copy multiple files. So this is the name of my pipeline. So we are going to perform copy activity. So search for copy activity under the activities tab. So just drag here. Now, so just give me the name of the activity. So copy data or copy multiple files. Multiple files. So this is the name of my copy activity. Now the source data set is already completed. So we can say that this one. Now, now here is the one thing which is important for us. So we need to copy the multiple files. That's the reason we have to choose here while called file path. So if you click on that and it's showing that what are the files are there in demo container, it will get all the files. So if there is a star meaning but it will get all the files. If you require a specific file, then you have to click star.csv. Now, if you want to get some JSON files, then star.json. But I have only CSV. That's the reason I'm clicking here, typing here CSV. Finish. Now going to the sync. My sync dataset is ds.sync dataset. And no changes here. Now, and I'm going to check validation. Click on validate. So the pipeline has been validated. So no errors. Now I'm clicking on debug. So now see our process is in queued. So we need to be wait for few minutes until it will be success. So it will take 1 or 2 minutes to complete the process. So we need to wait. See, our process is succeed. Now come to here and you can see an I symbol, a spec symbol. So click on the spec symbol. Then you can come to know what are the things that happen. So here Azure Blob Storage to Azure Data Lake, the data has succeeded. And what is the data rate? So this is the type of data rate and this is okay. And the file read, how many files? 3 files. So here also 3 files are read. Now let me go to our our Azure portal. See, this is my Azure portal. Now coming to the Azure portal, go into the storage accounts and go into the ADLS gen2 storage under the container, and we are going to see sync container. The raw, before we don't have any data, but now we can copy it. Here see 3 files are copied.